After 65, try doing this in the morning. You could live 30 more years. What if I told you that a simple shift in your morning could be the reason you not only feel better today, but also live decades longer? Imagine waking up at 65 or even 75, and instead of groaning at stiffness or fatigue, you feel clarity, energy, and peace. What if the secret to adding 20 to 30 more years to your life isn't in expensive supplements or surgeries, but in what you do within your first hour each day? This video is not a fantasy. It is a real, practical roadmap built on science, ancient wisdom, and lived experience that reveals what many elders in Japan, Italy, and India have known for centuries. Mornings matter more with age. Stay with me, because what you learn here could change how you live every day from now, and how long you live at all. Section 1. What is this really about? Growing old is not a disease, but neglecting the body and mind during aging can lead to unnecessary suffering. After 65, many people begin to accept pain, fatigue, poor memory, and weakness as normal. But what if they aren't inevitable? This video explores a revolutionary idea. Your morning behavior after 65 can either accelerate your decline or extend your life. It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius will look at 5 essential morning practices that, when done regularly, have been linked to increased mobility, improved brain function, lower blood pressure, and cortisol reduced risk of falls, greater sense of happiness and independence. These are not guesses. These are backed by research published in journals like the Lancet Journal of Aging and Health and Harvard Health Review. Section 2. Why mornings matter more after age 65. At younger ages, your body forgives bad habits. It recovers quickly from stress, poor sleep, or unhealthy food. But after 65, every choice has more weight. And the morning, your first 60 minutes, has the greatest influence. The morning hour has gold in its mouth. Benjamin Franklin, Scientific Insight. A 2020 study by the National Institute on Aging tracked 1,100 adults over 65 and found that those who practiced structured, healthy morning routines had 32% lower rates of heart disease, 28% fewer incidents of falls, 40% improved memory scores over 3 years, and on average lived 5.3 years longer than those without morning habits. Why? Because the body after 65 wakes up dehydrated, tight, low in energy, and slow to circulate blood. A mindful morning habit reverses these issues and sets the rhythm for vitality. Habit number 1. Wake with intention. Not with a SCRE in the worst way to start your morning. Grabbing your phone. The best way? Stillness and purpose. When you wake up, your brain is in theta state, a highly programmable, calm frequency. Flooding it with notifications or news creates anxiety before your feet even touch the ground. Instead, begin with a moment of silence and then speak aloud or whisper 3 things you're grateful for. It could be your breath, your eyesight, your spouse, or the simple warmth of your bed. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Cicero, Sciences. Harvard Medical School published a 2021 study showing that older adults who practiced morning gratitude experienced 19% lower blood pressure, 23% lower rates of depression, increased serotonin and dopamine levels. Example. One man, 74, wrote in his journal every morning 3 things he was thankful for. Over a year, his blood pressure normalized, and his anxiety disappeared without medication. Habit number 2. Drink warm water before anything else. Forget coffee. Before anything enters your stomach, drink 1 glass of warm water, ideally with a pinch of Himalayan salt and a few drops of lemon. This rehydrates your body, kickstarts digestion, and wakes up your internal organs. Clean the inside and the outside will reflect purity. Plato, research backing. The Journal of Clinical Nutrition states that morning hydration in elderly individuals improves blood flow to muscles and brain, helps prevent constipation, and kidney stress, reduces dizziness and fainting by 22%. Example: an 81-year-old woman from Kyoto shared that since adding warm lemon water daily, her morning brain fog vanished and her digestion improved so much that she no longer needed fiber supplements. Simple. Recipe: 1 glass of warm water, 3-5 drops fresh lemon juice, a small pinch of pink salt, HABIT. Number 3. Move gently, stretch, and BREAT. The body often wakes up tight, the joints stiff, circulation slow, and the back uneasy. But what most people call aging is often just inactivity. The body is like a stream. When water flows, it stays clean. When it stands still, it stagnates. So each morning, before breakfast, before conversation, and even before reading, give your body the gift of gentle movement. Stretch every major joint and muscle group, and couple each movement with deep breathing. Life is movement. Once you stop moving, you're telling the body it's okay to decay. Unknown elder in Okinawa. Scientific Insight. The American Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy published a 2022 study showing that just 10 minutes of daily morning stretching improved flexibility by 34%, blood oxygen circulation by 27%, fall resistance by 43% in seniors over 70, reduced chronic pain and joint stiffness in over 50% of participants. How to do it: neck rolls, clockwise and counterclockwise, shoulder shrugs and circles arm, stretches to the sky and sides, gentle forward bends as far as comfortable, leg and ankle rotations. With each movement, breathe in slowly for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6, to lengthen thy life, lessen thy breath. Benjamin Franklin, example. A retired teacher in Boston, aged 78, began doing 12 minutes of morning stretches and deep breathing. Within 3 months, he no longer needed a cane, and his blood pressure dropped by 15 points. Note: you do not have to be flexible. You only have to be consistent. Habit number 4. Nourish the mind. Read something. The modern world pushes elders toward screens, news, and noise. But the human mind after 65 thrives on clarity, not chaos. Reading something meaningful, even for 5 to 10 minutes, trains the mind, uplifts the mood, and stimulates neural activity. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. Joseph Addison. What to read? A short poem, spiritual or philosophical text, classic literature, memoirs of inspiring elder, scriptures, or devotionals. Avoid emails, social media, news headlines in your first hour. Scientific research. According to a 2023 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, seniors who read non-digital, emotionally uplifting material in the morning reported 39% higher emotional stability, retained memory, 23% longer over 2 years, had better sleep cycles, and lower cortisol levels. Example: a 90-year-old widower in Corinth, Florence begins each day with a single verse from Dante's Divine Comedy. He says, "It reminds me that I'm still on a journey." Habit number 5. Step outside even for 5 minutes. Even 5 minutes under the morning sky can shift your entire biology. After 65, your body craves natural cues: sunlight, breeze, bird song, all of which signal your brain to wake, balance your hormones, and refresh your emotions. A morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. Henry David Thoreau. Wyatt. Works. Sunlight activates vitamin D, resets your internal clock, circadian rhythm, and improves calcium absorption, vital for bones and muscles. According to the Lancet Healthy Longevity, 2020, older adults exposed to early daylight daily had 40% fewer depressive symptoms, higher bone density, improved sleep quality and energy levels. Personal example. One widowed farmer, now 89, credits his daily 10-minute garden walk for keeping his knees strong and his heart content. Even the silence out there speaks to me. He says, "Try this. Stand barefoot on grass, if possible face the sun with eyes closed. Take 10 deep breaths, listen to nothing but the morning." So, if you are over 65, or even younger, know this. Aging is not a decline, but a refinement. These habits are not medicine. They are life itself, applied with intention. Do not grow old. Grow deeper. Rumi, live alone. I'm in my 90s, but every morning I rise stronger than the day before, not because I chase youth, but because I honor the day. These 5 morning rituals are not just healthy routines. They are lifelines, threads that bind the body, mind, and soul into harmony. So tomorrow, choose just one habit. Just one. Start there. Stay with it. And you may just give yourself not only 30 more years, but 30 better ones. And if you know someone who's slowing down, someone who thinks it's too late, send this message to them. Remind them, it's never too late to begin again, especially in the morning.